Welcome to Waterbox Live.
Dude,
Dina was not expecting
Come
that.
on, man. I'm trying to catch everybody off guard a little bit. Drinking the aminos. I'm getting fired up, guys. We have a tremendous show today.
Yes. A lot of really good information. A lot of really cool aquariums. I'm ready.
Dude, so ready. So pumped up. I hope you're pumped up.
Let's talk about what we got going on Friday first. Let's.
All of a sudden, the energy level just like drops. You know, I'm like, what is happening? What is happening?
I'm gathering my thoughts,
All right,
Dean.
all right,
Okay.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Well,
yes.
all right. So let's talk about what's going on Friday. We got the 20 cube battle.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm pumped up again.
It is
Listen,
fun.
20 cube battle. If you guys haven't seen the little ad, look at that.
Oh, I'm so excited.
OMG.
It's gonna be awesome.
So if you guys haven't seen this, us three are going head to head in a battle with our 20-gallon cube setup. It's an all-in-one setup. We got the stands hooked up. So that's going to be a really cool event.
Sponsored by Unique Corals, Aqualumination, of course, Waterbox. But we should also show you maybe a little video of the contestants.
Yeah, a little taste of these contestants.
Let's see. I think we should run it. Check.
I'm gonna kick these guys' butt because I have more expertise. I have kept pretty much every type of coral and fish there is. I already maintain all the tanks here, and pretty much I don't think they know what they're doing. So I'm gonna win this one.
The reason I'm going to win this competition, I've been doing this for 25 years. Now sure, Jess might take care of all the tanks around here, but I'm the creative one. I'm the guy that's kind of thinking off the wall, a little bit unstable. But that's okay, because my tank, I guarantee, is going to be out of this world. It's from another dimension. I really, truly believe it. There's been some crazy things happening around here. But I also think my advantage comes from the aminos, okay? You know me from the aminos, okay? High energy. This is what's going to make me win. Come on now.
Hey guys, Richard here. You better vote Team Rich or I'll cut a motherfucker.
It's gonna be good.
Come on now, listen.
Dean.
Come on now. This is gonna be some crazy battle. I'm telling you, I'm a little scared for Rich here.
Yeah, he's gone a little off the edge.
It's all in good fun, right?
It's all in
Or
good
is it?
fun. I don't know.
We don't know yet.
It's getting a little sketchy around here.
So definitely, guys, tune in
Yes.
for that. That's starting this Friday, April 26th. It's going to be an 8-week battle.
Yep.
We're all using the same tank. On Friday, we'll post the rules, right?
Yeah, so we're going to tell you the rules. Also, you're going to have an opportunity to win a 20 cube.
Yep.
We're going to be giving away
Voting,
some
all
stuff.
kinds of good stuff. So it's going to be a really awesome.
Really jam-packed. That is coming up in just 2 days, so stay tuned for that. But back to the show today.
Yes.
So what we're doing is we showed you yesterday, or actually last week, we set up the 35.1 Marine build. Great tank. Listen, if you're in the market for a 20 cube, but you want maybe a sump, maybe you want the cabinet, maybe you want a little options, great product. You know, the 35.1 is just dynamite if you're looking for compact, a lot of features.
Yeah, because last week we set it up. We were able to put a full-size protein skimmer in there. It's got an ATO reservoir. We're hooking up the ATO system in there. You know, full-size return pump, got everything. So we were able to fit a ton of equipment on a really nice kind of compact nano.
Love it.
It's been running great. Tested the water today, and it is time to take anemones from the 100.3.
Yes.
We'll move them on over.
Those are the NEMs right there. So
Right there, big nems. It's
they
gonna
are
be awesome.
gorgeous. So we're actually going to have to, those rocks are pretty big that they're sucked to right there. So
Yeah, they are pretty set on those rocks, and they are too big to really just transfer them all over to the 35.1. So we're actually going to bust up some rocks, put them on some smaller pieces, and get them moved
Jess,
over
can you
to
tell the
35.
viewers a little bit more about these anemones, like what type they are and
These
such?
are, the crazy thing with these is they're a bubble anemone, but they have really long tentacles,
Yeah.
and they get huge. They're not like your standard. There's like a regular green bubble in there who's really pretty. And these they get massive, super long tentacle, flowy.
They'll split.
Super bright pink, red. They're just a really uncommon look for a bubble. But
yeah, and they get so massive. Now we've had these through a lot of our different tanks throughout the years.
Yeah, they've been around
so
for
they're
years
very accustomed
throughout,
to just being in an aquarium and the different parameters that comes along with.
So we're kind of hoping that as we move them and change their environment a little bit, we actually will get them to split. Since that one is just massive.
It's massive.
And that way you can fill that 35 with a little bit smaller ones, let them grow out. It's going to be really, really pretty.
Yeah, it's going to look
So we need to head over to the 100.3.
Bust up some rocks.
Let's bust up some rocks. Let's pull some NEMs off and move them over to our new tank, and we'll check this out.
All right.
Come on, follow us, everybody. Also, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hashtag Team Dean.
Hashtag Team Rich, but we know
you just
Team Jess
I don't even have to
probably has
say
a
it.
pretty good
I'm good.
chance.
It's all good. It's all good. So here we are at the tank. Now, once again, this 100.3, gorgeous tank. I love it. This is one of our original tanks that we started with almost a year ago.
This was our first bigger
Yeah.
build whenever the Platinum line came out or the Reef line came out. So this has been going around for a while, and we just want to kind of do something different. And
Yeah, we're going to mix it up a little bit.
I just think the marine's going to look really nice, moving all the anemones over and just do full anemones and clownfish in there. So
Yeah.
And you can see how big that one is. I mean, he's probably 14
Massive.
inches across now. Like, he's
Massive.
huge. So, but the rocks are too big, so it's going to have to get broken down. So we're going to shut the system off, since we will have to be taking rocks and stuff out. The water level will drop, and we'll replenish that later.
All right, so
I'm kind of sad to see this tank go, you guys. I mean,
It
it looks really good right now.
It does. But think how good the marine's going to look with all these jam-packed in there.
That's gonna be the. I mean, those giant anemones in that little tank are gonna fill it in really fast. It's gonna be.
Yeah,
really
look at
nice.
those clowns that are like, no.
Yeah, we're going to make them mad. I don't know if you can catch them. You can move them over.
You can see how big those things are. I mean, look at my hand here. I mean, like compared, I mean, these things are massive.
Yeah, so we actually got a hammer and some flathead screwdrivers, and we're basically just going to bust up the rock to enough to have...
Right, so we have a bucket of salt water that's
we'll
already
move
ready
into.
that we're going to, because we're going to make a little bit of mess here.
Yeah.
But, so we'll pull them out, we'll put them on the ground. We got some screwdrivers and some hammers. Usually,
And just some brute force.
You're gonna get your hands dirty a little bit.
hands dirty
Yeah,
a
just a little
bit.
bit of brute
No
force.
big deal.
No worries.
I'm going to start over here.
I'm gonna take a couple questions while you guys are working on that.
Please do.
Scott's asking, can you purchase the Reef 70 without the sump? Unfortunately, no, Scott, you cannot, because they're packaged out together in the during the manufacturing process. And Sonny says, I can't wait to meet you guys at Reefapalooza, California.
Oh, come on now. Listen, we're going to all the shows.
Yep.
Crazy thing about anemones is they are like 90% water. So these big anemones are actually just going to like wither down to tiny little, well, slimy mess. But so with this rock, it's got some pretty good holes in it. So we're gonna
pretty porous,
kind of just hope for the best.
Oh, look at that. See that? Easy.
See, and that's a manageable size rock for us to put over into the marine. Just it's not a big tank, so we can't have massive pieces in there. So that one's good enough for one. And then that rock can go right back in. So we don't know
because we're
what's
going to redo
happen.
this.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the whole one. And that one and the green are on the same rock. So that one,
That might have, is that coming overall as one, I think.
it might.
Unless you're able to split it down the middle.
Saltwater Aquarium says Dean is a little unstable.
A little
I'd
unstable.
have to agree with that.
A little unstable, little off the wall.
Actually, I think we can
Out of the
probably
box.
keep this one as is and just kind of put it in the center.
Yeah.
Because we didn't put a bunch of rock into the 35 knowing that some of it was going to come over. So I'll break up this other one. This thing is huge. He's not wanting to close up either.
Yeah, I say you just bring them straight over.
Yeah.
That one.
Let's
You just
break
want to do
up.
it now? Just bring that whole rock right over?
Wanna do that?
Let's do that. Keenan, can you follow us if we just take it right over?
Am I going to put something on something?
Oh, let's see.
If you guys have any questions about what we're doing here, Post them in the comments below.
all the water
we'll do our
coming out of that?
best
Yep.
to answer any questions you have, either now or after the stream.
Okay, let's go take these two over. So this. All right. So this is the
that'll-
35.1.
Nice
Awesome
and cleared
little
up
tank.
from last week. Like I said, we've just been running it. And letting it get stabilized. We put that Fritz bacteria in, and I've been feeding it with some fish food throughout the week just to make sure the bacteria has something to feed off of. And since these ones here, this guy's on the top. See how we want to kind of.
Now also the bacteria is on these rocks too, so it's really beneficial bacteria.
Yeah, it's been in that established tank
Yeah.
for a long time, so it's really good to have when putting in a new tank.
Yeah.
There you go. We're gonna let him.
And you guys
just
also did
open
see
up
this
nice
with some
and big on
Fritz bacteria also, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
We used to turbo
If you
start.
check back on last week's episode, it was us setting up this tank initially.
We already have this other one that we broke up on the rock, so we're gonna go ahead and put him in here. And likely with anemones, anemones can move themselves, so we're probably gonna find that even though we put them in how they are, they maybe go moving over the next couple of days as they get adjusted to the flow, since they actually physically do move themselves. Gonna put them somewhere that they'll look nice and pretty when they open.
Yeah. We're using the AI Prime. So this is the Plus edition, right, on the Marine series. So when you order the Plus, it comes with the AI Prime and the Flex mount. So tremendous light. I mean, this light can grow pretty much just about anything.
Any coral you want to keep.
So-
This could be an SPS tank, softy. It doesn't matter. You can program
Fully
it to
controllable through your phone. There's an app, the My AI app.
anything. Super easy to use
Super
too.
easy.
Connected to your Wi-Fi and you're good.
And
Yeah.
surprisingly powerful, Dean. You can keep a lot of different types of corals under that light.
A lot. Yeah, a lot. So we got one more NEM. Let's go grab the other NEM. Here.
This one's on a big rock. This is like the main one that like we really could not. Trying not to
Don't
make
have
a
a
rock collision. I'm so
avalanche.
short for this. Too short. No good.
dang. Look at this. Dude, these NEMs are just huge. That's
They
a big
are.
rock too.
It's amazing how small they smush down to. Like, I can get some of the. Try to support the anemone if you're moving them like this because they are pretty heavy. If they're still full with water, as they kind of decompress down, you don't really want to rip them. Trying to figure out where
Yeah, you might want to like
our best spots are to break this up.
maybe hit them right in here if you can.
So if you guys are just joining us, we're breaking down the Reef 100.3
Right
that we
there.
had set up, that we did a build on months ago. And we're actually downsizing the aquarium to a Marine 35.1. And what you're
All
watching
rock.
Jess do right now is prepare the anemones and the rocks, just kind of breaking them apart to make it smaller for the 35.1.
Nope.
Get her hands dirty.
I love how Jess is the one.
I know, I'm thinking
looking.
I'm thinking about it going, like, should I jump in here?
I think you should, buddy.
But you know, this might influence people's decisions on when it comes to this battle. You know, who's doing the work. You know,
I think that's a vote for Jess, man.
I think it's a vote for Jess. I mean, dude, she's chiseling this. This
I
rock.
may have done this a few times. This rock, I don't know, man. This is
It's pretty dense. This
All right,
one.
if you want to hold it
Oh my god.
like this,
Oh, that's trust right there,
That's
Dean.
trust. Come on now. Listen, this is
live
gonna get-
injuries on TV.
Come on. Now we got a problem. All right.
I think she's trying to take out one of your hands
Dude,
so
I
that
think she's trying to injure
so
me.
when this cube battle comes along, you can't
Sabotage.
aquascape with one hand.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my god.
Do you want to hold it down?
Come on now.
Oh, the joys of doing this live.
Yes, live. Wow.
All right, so we need to find a better.
Better spot. Hold on a second.
Better
Let's
point.
get
Jennifer says, how long can the NIMS be out of water?
A really long time, surprisingly, because they hold a lot of water still. Like that one's still pretty inflated with water, and it's like a lot of like soft corals and real fleshy things can be out of water a pretty substantial period of time. I mean,
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
You'd also figure, like, in the ocean, a lot of reefs at low tide are out of the water for, I mean, it could be a few hours a day.
Oh, there it goes. Keep going.
Still a pretty big rock.
All right, I'll keep going. Here we go, everybody. Listen, this is live, man. This is good television, right?
You guys ever wondered how to break apart your rocks? This is how you do it.
Yeah.
Edwin says, how long has the new tank been cycling?
I set it up last week, but we did use the bacteria. Let me get some
Yeah,
of
so
this. So with the Fritz bacteria, it's pretty instant, but we have been monitoring it and also feeding it fish food to make sure the bacteria is good.
there you go.
There we go. Look at that.
A much more manageable piece right there.
Yes.
Wow.
So and I did test it, I've been testing to make sure there's been no ammonia or nitrite or anything. Even putting the fish food and everything stayed 0. So we're good to go. We're gonna add these and then we'll do like fish next.
Now, was that the last anemone you
That was
guys
the
are
last
taking out?
one. Yep.
Yes. So there's 4 of them total, 1 green, 3 of the pink red. And when these guys open back up to be in this tank, they're going to like fill this in. Massive. We bring that towel in.
Michael says, what rock is that? That's the Marco Rocks rock that we use in our tanks here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jason says, is it better to move the whole rock or try to move the NIM from the rock using a power head?
Ideally, you'd rather move them if you're changing their tank on the rock and do like we did and actually just break the rock down to be more manageable. And then honestly, like these guys may move off these rocks completely, but I'd rather let them do it on their own than try to like force them or stress them.
Yeah.
I mean, you can technically peel anemones off of a rock. You can use a power head to try and make them move. Like these rocks, the shapes don't necessarily really work in here, so we might end up, once they move, take these rocks out, but just to get it set up. But you don't want to stress out something more than you have to when you're moving it.
Perfect. Look at
So
that.
these anemones right now are super tiny. If you guys saw it earlier, they were huge. So by the end of the day, hopefully they'll be huge again.
Yeah, like
They
if they
bounce back
open,
so
if they
fast.
open to the full size that we just moved them by the end of the day, all you're gonna see is an anemone in this tank. Like I don't think you're gonna see anything, but that.
Really, really awesome. I mean, this whole tank is just going to be like just crazy anemones.
Right, and as they move around and stuff, we'll kind
Yeah.
of probably redo the rock just so that they're showcased a little bit better. See where they end up going and all that. But we just want to get them in, situated. We just took them out of the water, bust up their rock, and it's simple as that.
Yeah.
Just
Come
I
on
think
now.
one thing to note when we downsize this 100.3, and this is how I've always tried to do it in the past, is when you are setting up a new tank or moving a tank, try to have the new tank set up already and established
Yes.
before you move everything over. So that way you're not trying to take all the corals out and the fish out and then immediately put them into a new system.
A lot less stressful for yourself and all the livestock, because sometimes you don't have a choice but a tank go in the spot the existing tank is. But if you can avoid it, then it's going to be a lot better for everyone involved.
Love it. Listen, man, we're busting rocks, moving NEMs, trash
Show you the
talking.
real tank stuff, like
So
things that,
Dang.
we had one question, and he says, is the Nio skimmer really quiet?
It is. The Nios run really, really silent. The skimmer, I'm going to be turning on the 35 Marine probably later today and letting it break in. When you add live bacteria like the Fritz, you do want to let the skimmer off for a little while before you turn it on. And now that we actually have some livestock in there, I'm going to get it dialed in.
Do you want
But
to take
they
some?
run super
Let's see.
quiet.
I didn't get a lot
There's
of
so many
YouTube
people in here,
questions.
man. We got a ton of people on Facebook, ton of people on YouTube. Saltwater Aquarium says, "Go Team Jess."
Hey!
Come on now, listen. I did order some rock. I hope that Ken sent me my rock.
Sabotage!
We'll see.
If you didn't, it's okay.
Yes.
So for those of you just joining us, we just went through the process of the final process of breaking down that 100.3 and transferring the livestock over.
And
But
hopefully
also-
later we can get some pictures of them open and we'll post them
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. And we'll cover that next week. We'll continue to cover it on Wednesdays, but once Keenan gets back in here, I think we need to show these new viewers the
happening
20
on
cube
Friday.
battle.
Yes, Friday's a
promo
big
again.
day, the beginning of
Yeah.
the battle. the
Yeah,
20
so
cube battle.
yesterday we started putting the tanks on the stands. We built the stands.
Yep.
Um,
Getting everything in place.
no
talking-
sabotaging allowed. You know.
Well, that might have already started. I don't know. You don't have rock yet.
I know.
So,
So we're gathering all the materials. Each one of us gets to pick, our sand, our rock, the livestock, how we're going to do this, what the theme is.
maintaining our own tanks.
Everybody has to maintain their own.
And we'll go over all the rules and stuff on Friday, but
Yeah.
it's going to be good.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
awesome.
Keenan, let's drop that
Yo,
battle.
you guys
that cube
have
battle
to check
promo
this
video again.
battle promo out. I mean, this is epic.
There's a lot more people in here, so we want them to get a chance
Yeah.
to check that out.
Go.
I'm going to kick these guys' butt because I have more expertise. I have kept pretty much every type of coral and fish there is. I already maintain all the tanks here, and pretty much I don't think they know what they're doing. So I'm going to win this one.
The reason I'm going to win this competition, I've been doing this for 25 years. Now sure, Jess might take care of all the tanks around here, but I'm the creative one. I'm the guy that's kind of thinking off the wall, a little bit unstable. But that's okay, because my tank, I guarantee, is going to be out of this world. It's from another dimension. I really, truly believe it. There's been some crazy things happening around here. But I also think my advantage comes from the aminos, okay? You know me from the aminos, okay? High energy. This is what's gonna make me win. Come on now.
Hey guys, Richard here. You better vote Team Rich or I'll cut a motherfucker. Just like
It
that,
never,
Dean.
it never gets old.
It always has to get weird here. I don't understand.
We're not normal. Not
I
at
play that
all.
over and over and over again. I love that promo. That's so
we're
great.
teaching you about aquariums. We're having fun doing it, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But now you know what time it is, everybody.
It's Fish of the Week!
All right, come on now. Listen, we're mixing it up. The Mandarin
It's always such an
Goby.
intense few seconds.
It's such intense. I love the special effects. Mandarin Goby, guys, beautiful fish, epic. I mean, it looks like somebody literally painted that fish.
I think it probably would take the award for like the most beautiful saltwater fish.
Gorgeous.
Anyone who sees it just it falls in love. So I mean,
Gorgeous.
it's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's a really good photo of him too. But it's not the easiest fish.
Once again, we
not for
picked a-
everybody because Dean likes to pick fish that not everyone can have. So here we go again with the Mandarin Goby.
Yes. So
I think Jess is now in charge of the fish.
she might have to be picking fish of the week. Because listen, this Mandarin Goby only eats pods. Right now, you can only have pods if you have an established reef aquarium.
Some people will say, well, what are pods or copepods?
Yeah.
They're the live little tiny bugs, you could say,
Yeah.
that live in your tank, but only in established tanks, usually with a refugium, larger, live rock.
Yeah.
You usually have to kind of add them and supplement the population.
Yeah.
And that's all that this fish eats. It
yeah.
picks all day on them, will eat a massive amount of them.
Yeah, gorgeous fish. Love them.
Super nice. Very
They're even
peaceful.
captive breeding them now.
They are, and
Yeah.
there are ones that are being captive bred, and they actually do have a higher rate of eating frozen or dry food, but you still have to have some copepods for them to naturally pick at, but
yeah.
they're a lot easier if
Yeah,
you can
it's-
find the captive bred
So
ones.
beautiful fish, but make
Wow.
sure you're relatively experienced before keeping it. That's the
Alrighty.
moral of the story.
And the convenience, our pro models and peninsulas have a refugium area built
Yeah.
into the sump,
Excellent
which you would
segue,
set
yes.
that up, so that's going to allow you to keep fish like this in a Mandarin, larger tank refugium set up.
And there's a lot of
Gonna
companies
work.
now selling pods, right? So,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, tons. Yeah, algae barn.
Yeah.
Algae. Yeah,
Algae,
tons of
yeah.
people.
Yes. Very, very awesome. So definitely check that fish out when you go to your local retail store, and I'm sure they probably have one. It's pretty
Everyone
popular.
has, yeah.
It's pretty popular. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, the battle begins
Oh man.
Friday, the
Friday.
26th. And if you guys are
Anemone.
looking for a Waterbox Aquarium, visit waterboxaquariums.com. Also, we have a dealer listing right there on the website.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Listen,
thank you for joining us.
I'm going to try not to get stabbed.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, we're all gonna try that.
We'll see you.
See ya.